My fellow Canadians, do you want to see how afraid legacy media is of Pierre becoming Prime Minister? Let's take a look at these bullshit polls they put up.
Campaign coverage right now and those new Nanos numbers for CTV News and Globe Mail. So Nick Nanos is joining us live here this morning. Nick, it's really interesting watching, here we are day 13, and it really seems Canadians are enamored with Mark Carney, putting him well ahead in the preferred Prime Minister category. His numbers just keep going up on that side.
Who the fuck gets polled? Anybody that's watching this, anybody in Canada, tell me if you've been polled. I'm going to be 43 this year. I asked every fucking person I know. Nobody's been polled. Nobody. So how is it that the rallies for Pierre are up here, and I do have one person in my comment section from last video like, they're all paid actors. Those big dudes look like paid actors, right? So Pierre got 2,000, 3,000. I did one on Jasmeet Singh in a city of 600,000 people, and 60 people showed up, right? Mark Carney's getting the same bullshit turnouts. But somehow, the preferred Canadian pick is a dude that no one shows up to see. We've all heard this stupid joke, right? 87% of all statistics are made up. This is as made up as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. This is unbelievably bullshit. And why would they lie, Christian? Oh, it's real simple. Because a lot of people are, they're real easy to persuade, okay? That's why pop culture is so popular, because most people are rubes. I'm sorry if you're a rube. It's true. So what happens is they see the polls go up, and like, I'm going to vote for Pierre, right? And the polls go up, and the polls go up, and the polls go up. Like, you know what? I don't want to be in the unpopular opinion. So I'm going to go with Mark Carney, the unelected PM who holds no actual riding in the country. That's the preferred PM, right? That's the person. The person who replaced the most hated politician in Canadian history. That's the person. The person who just showed up out of nowhere. That's the person. The person who literally has the name of a person when you go to a goddamn amusement park. They're trying to rip you off. Carney. But that's the person we all picked. I know the last one is petty. Liberals are petty as shit. I might as well get one in too.
Absolutely. Mark Carney right now gets a tip of the hat from 51% of Canadians. He's followed by Pierre Poilievre.
Oh, you lying bitch. That's 2-1. That means every half Canadian, one of every two Canadians, wants that guy to be the Prime Minister. I don't know anybody that wants him to be Prime Minister. They must be at home. And, it's going to be all the mail-in ballots because of all the people who are still afraid to go outside from COVID, right? Fucking break.
20-point advantage. And, it speaks to at least the focus that Canadians have had on Mark Carney and the beginning of the campaign. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at these numbers. All right. So, nightly change. Pierre's up 2% to 30.9. Jasmeet Singh's at 4.7. The people on the other side, right, I don't know who they are. The Bloc Québécois, the Green Party, and the Purple Party, whatever. We had a lot of parties, Americans. A lot of parties. Y'all got two. We had like 97. Anybody can run this place. But apparently, one of every two Canadians wants this guy here, who's not an actual elected official in Canada, to be Prime Minister, which is ludicrous. Because, ladies and gentlemen, nobody shows up to his rallies, but apparently half of the Canadians should be there since 50% of us polled want him, but who the fuck gets polled? Mark Carney got polled, and his wife got polled. Still only one or two of them wanted him to be PM. That's how pathetic he is. I hate this shit.
The thing is if you're Pierre Poilievre, you got to think of ways to kind of rejuvenate or reanimate and close that gap, because right now 20 points is pretty massive. Maybe it's a little too high if you're Mark Carney, right? You're thinking maybe the numbers can only go down. So maybe he's a little nervous. The numbers are good, but who knows what could happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you look at overall polling, the Liberals have about a 10-point lead over the Conservatives right now. It's interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can only have somebody lie to my face for so long. You see what they're doing? You see how hard they're trying to discredit him? They want more of the same bullshit because they're so heavily funded by our government, by us. We pay them. Us. That at the end of the day, if Pierre gets in and cuts all this shit like Trump's cutting in the States, they'll be gone. You're garbage at your job. That's why the government props you up and gets you to prop them up. You know what's the best thing? It's independent free media. Like, I'm not on TV. I'm on YouTube. If you want to watch me, watch me. If you don't want to watch me, don't watch me. It's very simple, right? This legacy media shit where it's on at 6 and 11, 9:30, and noon. It's over. It's done. No one trusts you. CNN blew it with Rogan. CTV, CBC has blown it for the last 4 years, minimum. It's a joke. You're over. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me if you still watch Legacy Media. Tell me if you don't watch Legacy Media. Tell me if you actually believe these fucking polls. I'm out.